It's no secret that Microsoft wants its customers to have more access to their games. For over 3 years, Microsoft has duplicated select titles to PC via Play Anywhere, announcing multiple consoles for next generation and expanding to a streaming service to multiple devices. The Xbox console is shifting to more of a brand than just one box, even creating all of their games, even on PC under the designation of Xbox Game Studios. Now the expansion of Xbox is rumored to reach the Nintendo Switch. Many are worried, concerned, and even excited about this prospect. But what does it really mean for the future of Xbox? And does it make the Xbox console totally irrelevant? This is Colt Eastwood. Welcome to the channel. I've been following this trajectory of Xbox expanding and changing over the past year, and with some insight from insiders and some puzzles pieced together from all that Microsoft and Xbox leadership has been communicating, we are going to get a better understanding, if not a clear picture, of what Xbox on all devices truly means. Hit the like and subscribe button if you learned something today, and let's get into where the Xbox is heading. Nintendo Switch, even next to the massively successful PS4, is the world's fastest growing console. The mobility and flexibility of the Nintendo Switch, paired with its tried and true first-party games that appeal to almost anyone, has made it a wildly irresistible console, just 3 years old and catching up to the Xbox One in sales, a rumor hit that Xbox may be publishing games on Nintendo's platform. Confusion of what this could mean is further magnified following the announcement that Microsoft plans to put their games on multiple devices, and Sony is gearing up to push PlayStation Now on multiple devices. Myth number 1. Xbox will make games for Nintendo Switch. There are rumors that games like Ori the Will of the Wisps and Cuphead are coming to Nintendo Switch. Technically, these games are second-party, not first-party titles. Microsoft does not own or manage these studios, but they own the Ori IP. These consoles are loaded with third-party console exclusives that never come to the competing platforms. But it's not impossible to run a game like Halo Infinite or Gears 5 natively on the Nintendo Switch, if it is ported down to run on the Switch's less powerful hardware. But this isn't what Microsoft has in mind for the Switch. Myth number 2. Switch can play Xbox games without paying for live. Nintendo already requires an access fee for playing online competitive or cooperative multiplayer, but it is a reduced price of $20 a year compared to Xbox Live at $60 a year. Many are guessing that Nintendo Online service would cover the paywall for playing Xbox games online on their Nintendo Switch. Microsoft wants you to pay for Xbox Live. In fact, they incentivize you to pay each year for the service by offering 48 games per year and providing a better online experience overall than the competition. The paywall shouldn't be there in the first place, and since PC gamers on the Microsoft platform do not have to pay to play online, the console online paywall is not going away, and the way next generation is heading, this supports it. And here is why Xbox Live paywall is staying. Number 3. Xbox Game Pass is coming to Switch. It's all been but confirmed that Xbox Game Pass, not just an Xbox Live app, is coming to Nintendo Switch. Xbox Game Pass has almost 200 games ranging from top Xbox original classics, Xbox 360 hits, and Xbox One third-party and exclusive first-party brand new launch games. Xbox Game Pass as an app on Nintendo Switch would allow the mobile console to play any of these hit games, never accessible before on a Nintendo console. Xbox Game Pass is $10 a month, and it would be instantly expanding your Switch library by almost 200 games. A tempting offer for sure. But would this long list of publishers and developers be incentivized to port their games to the Nintendo Switch? Probably not. Number 4. XCloud is the key to Xbox games on Nintendo Switch. This year, public beta tests for XCloud game streaming is rolling out on phones, tablets, PC, and possibly Nintendo Switch. XCloud is a server-based game streaming service built on 4G and soon 5G wireless technology to bring console-quality gaming to untethered screens. XCloud is physically built into server racks across the globe with actual Xbox One hardware, which means that over 3,000 games can be streaming to devices and screens anywhere with a mobile or Wi-Fi connection. Latency and quality are of little concern for most games outside of Twitch reaction-based competitive games. Testers are already very impressed with the experience of this streaming, breaking the doubt that it is based on older tech streaming like PlayStation Now. Microsoft wants Xbox Live on the Nintendo Switch. This means the Xbox Live app, which allows game chat, cross-play functionality, and a full-scale Xbox experience on other devices, even allowing Xbox achievements and party chat to be enjoyed on the Switch. Microsoft wants the experience to be universal no matter where you access the games you bought. XCloud is the key to bringing Xbox games and thousands of multi-platform games to your Nintendo Switch. Here's what I think will make it possible. XCloud will be a true Play Anywhere service that covers the entire library of Xbox titles ranging from back compat to the newest blockbuster, first-party, and third-party games. XCloud is not a free service, but Switch owners won't have to pay for Xbox Live and XCloud. XCloud will most likely be included as a perk for Xbox Live Gold members, meaning that if you pay $60 a year for Xbox Live, as a Switch, phone, or PC user, you'll get access to 48 games per year with Games of Gold, full Xbox Live functionality, and XCloud Play Anywhere access to any of the 3,000 games you own or want to buy. XCloud is not a streaming rental service. It's untethered access to the games you own. The rental service is Xbox Game Pass. I believe that Microsoft plans to put both services on the Nintendo Switch separately for $60 a year, or easily free with a bit of effort using Microsoft Rewards, which I'll link at the end of the video. You could expand your library from 48 included games to up to 3,000 purchasable games on the Nintendo Switch through XCloud. And if a Nintendo owner decides to add Xbox Game Pass to that cost, for about $180 a year, they'll get an additional 200 games plus every brand new first-party exclusive like Gears 5 and Halo Infinite playable through game streaming on XCloud. $180 may seem steep, but it is the price of 4 brand new Nintendo Switch games. What does this mean for existing Xbox owners? Many are complaining that they are losing their games to the Nintendo Switch. Does this mean that Nintendo needs to start releasing their games on Xbox in exchange? No. Nintendo is making changes of their own, even open in some way to move their games to other devices, but very little has been said. But this makes my Xbox irrelevant. Now I don't need to own an Xbox. Game streaming, although much improved and impressive, is not the best or preferred way to play most of your games. Phil Spencer of Xbox said that consoles, local hardware, will be the preferred place to play for many years. Being able to play a game with an Xbox controller on a big TV with surround sound has always been the premium console experience, and that is not being taken away from the Xbox. Microsoft has shown their dedication for premium local hardware by designing 2 consoles that meet the price and one that meets the performance audience. Microsoft has the opportunity to reach not just 50 to 100 million players, but 500 million. PUBG Mobile saw over 400 million players on phones and tablets, while just 50 million played on console and PC. This is why Sony is pushing to build infrastructure to expand PlayStation Now to more devices. More users means more sales, and sales drive more content. XCloud and Xbox on Nintendo Switch doesn't make your Xbox irrelevant. It makes it more robust and more flexible. You'll have access to the hundreds of games you own almost anywhere, like you do with your music and your movies. The biggest issue right now with XCloud streaming, PS Now, and Play Anywhere is that it threatens the Xbox hardcore loyalty and allegiance to their console of choice. The hardcore gamer has been conditioned to hold their platform like a hen gathers her chicks. They are very protective and brash about games coming or going on the platform. Microsoft and Sony are removing this mindshare by unleashing the consoles to give you more pro-consumer reach with your game purchases. You may never plan to use a streaming service or launch your favorite console game on a PC, but we have to remember that we are a customer, not the customer. The majority, almost all, 80 to 90% of console owners play the biggest multi-plat games and a handful of free-to-play games all year long. Even if you rarely use the accessibility of your games on another screen outside your home, the option is there if you're an Xbox Live or PS Now member. And that flexibility is going to make our gaming experience better in the long run. This is Colt Eastwood. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's hard seeing so many changes in our favorite hobby, and with what little we know, it's tough to be confident that it's heading in the right direction. But we'll hear all the details at E3 this year, and if you're strictly a PlayStation fan, I'd recommend tuning into the Microsoft Xbox conference if you're curious to see how all this will work. If you learned some insight here today, like and subscribe to the channel. Add me on Xbox Live and Twitter if you have any questions for me. Leave a comment about what you think about these changes to streaming and accessing your games. And while you're in the comment section, be mindful of your language and how you talk to fellow gamers. You can disagree or hate what someone has to say, but just try, please, to be nice.